On situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's man in at the small forward position. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Man gets the bucket.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Zubac. We're about 1 minute into the first. Powell kicks to Zubac. Back to Powell. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Kicks it out to Harden. Powell, the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Zubac with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Outside Leonard. Back to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s, Doris, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
Man can hit. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Şengün from deep. A shot off that time. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Powell finds Zubac. Now Powell. Back to man. 2 points. That one goes. Man's got 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Şengün passes to Smith. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Back to man. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 11. Green in the high post. Leonard's there. Smith dishes to Green. Pass to Şengün. For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's man. Brooks covering.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
There's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Leonard. Now the Clippers moving it up. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Houston making a switch. Holiday's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Bamba's checked in for Zubac. On the wing, man. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Man's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brooks, and nothing is falling for him right now. Beyond the arc. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Clippers on top. They lead by 14. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a free throw?
And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about that?
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some
NBA rules, 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Green. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Brooks gets to Şengün. Rocket 2, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Man with it. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smith the pass to Shepard. And Jones sends it back. And they recover it. Smith against Leonard. Tries again. And it's Smith missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Man passes to Jones. They need this one. The Rockets pull it in. Green's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
I like the touch from Shepard, finishing around the rim.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Smith against Harden. Launches it. Here's Shepard. And with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jones comes in for Mann. Jones kicks to Batum. And stolen by Sengun. And it's the Rockets on the break. Brooks dishes to Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Harden outside. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Sengun. Rockets trail by 10. Brooks right side. Sengun passes to Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Jones. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Yeah, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's man in at the 3 slot. The shot's good. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's man. The Rockets pull it in. Adams finds Whitmore. On the wing, Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Man passes to Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
And so here is Houston. 8-point game. Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers in Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players. Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The play is currently under video review.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Landale. Drills the three-pointer. Landale's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Here's Coffey. Misses the layup. Rockets trail by 7. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
They kick it out to Green.
2 minutes.
And the 3 off target. Zubac, the pass to Jones. Here's Coffey. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Landale pass to Tate, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Clippers third.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Dunn kicks to Jones. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. Dunn misses. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 10. Got that one up quick. VanVleet's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Dunn dishes to Jones. On the wing, Porter. Back to Jones. Dunn passes to Coffey. Tate against Dunn. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
And then for the Clippers, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Bones Highland subbed in for Chris Dunn. Pass to Tate. To the inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
They double him with Green, Jones, and again the turnover by the Clippers.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
For the Rockets, Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Green, and Tari Eason subbed in for Tate. Thompson surveying the floor. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Zubac. The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Harden. Pass to Powell. Here's Zubac. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Clippers lead by 2. It's the end. And a moment ago, inside the hunt.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right?
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Smith. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Harden. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. To the paint. Powell with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Man finds Powell. Outside Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Los Angeles?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Leonard missing. And for the Rockets, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell with it. Now Green defending. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to VanVleet. They kick it out to Green. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Rockets trail by 5. Smith inside. Leonard's there. Brooks finds Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Jones against Şengün. And Jones with the stop.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mann's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Van Fleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential. For 3, Smith drills it from outside.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Pass to Jones. Harden outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Leonard kicks to Powell. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Rockets trail by 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Smith. What a terrific move that was. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Playing with confidence. Smith wants to be a guy that this team can rely on.
Van Vliet against Harden. Good D by Harden. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Brooks with no one around. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A great pass by VanVleet. His first job on this squad is to facilitate.
Pass to Harden. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Leonard. Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed him.
All right, David, thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the center position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Memphis ball.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few. Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Now here's Green, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Allie, thank you. Here's Jackson, following the score by Houston. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Van Vliet against Morant. Now here's Van Vliet. The D's right on him. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brooks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Clark on the double. Outside, Green. To halt the run, and it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this, if you've got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Morant drawing the double team. Smart against Green, and Smart with the bucket on the assist by Morant.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Green from the wing. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the basket by Bain.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Morant against Van Vliet. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brooks. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Şengün, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Clark for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 9. Green, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Green. Off with the layup. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Bane. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Green. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw good. Green. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Memphis leading by 10. The drive by Bane. Smart passes to Morant. Back to Smart from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
Pass to Şengün. Clark on the double. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
That one misses. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Smart looking around. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Green against Smart. Outside, Green. And stolen by Morant. Smart right side from deep. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Smart's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, Smart is money when the shot is in rhythm.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. And here's Şengün, guarded by Bane. The kick out to Van Vliet. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Here's Morant. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Van Vliet. And he drops it in from the low post. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Pass to Şengün. For three, Smith. It's rebounded by Memphis. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet, and stolen by Jackson. And here they go. Here's Pippen. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. Holiday passes to Thompson. Brooks with it. Oh, deflected. They're running for the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just too much speed on the break. Bane getting way out front for the finish.
Smith inside. Defended by Jackson. Smith no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
The three from Bane. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. They get it back. Here's Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
The people will work There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Holiday. Huff's checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. The free throw dropped for Brooks.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pippen, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Huff. And again, Memphis no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Here's Pippen. Brooks defending. Pass to Huff. Right side Bane. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this.
Hello and welcome, everybody.
Ja was dynamite. When this shot's falling, you can forget about slowing him down. He just has too deep of a bag.
And if they add...
And a look now at... And that is going to do it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Desmond Bain, Luke Kennard out there with Santi Aldama, and it's Pippen in at the 1. Kennard for 3. No good on the shot. Rockets trail by 9. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star. I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Landale's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Brooks. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Jaren Jackson comes in for LaRavia. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Here's Thompson. Good work there as it goes. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Bain. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Morant. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Morant's got 16 points now.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Outside Eason. It's Tate on the wing. Eason, a screen on Bain. Back to Eason. Pass to Landale. 4 on the clock. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And stolen by Morant. Who poked away. Eason against Smart. Pass to Landale. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Tate's shot is off. Memphis leading by 12. The 3 from Bain. It's hauled in by Landale.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Shakes him. Outside Eason. And here's Thompson for 3. Houston with another miss. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Landale. Smith comes in for Eason. Whitmore's checked in for Tate. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. VanVleet outside. To snap the cold streak. They get it again. Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brandon Clark.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
And Morant gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Whitmore. There's the drive.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
You're taking a little bit of a risk when you get that fancy, but Jackson, he's got the bounce to pull it off.
Here's Whitmore. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Whitmore's got 9.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Morant gets it to go.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
Smith into the lane. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Clark. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high.
Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. Or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Smith inside, working on Aldama. Smith no good. Grizzlies lead by 16. To the inside. Tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Green, the pass to Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Kennard comes in for Smart. And it's Pippen in for Morant. Here's Pippen. He drops it from range. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Pippen, pass to Aldama, and it's in there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Pure from three-point range.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
And the shot's good. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Kennard outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Jackson comes in for Jackson. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. They get the rebound. With the second effort, tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The three from Bane. Smith with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Şengün. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 19. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Brooks, right side. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.
establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Harden the pass to man. Back to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Jackson finds Clark. Rebound by the Clippers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here's Harden, and Harden hit the stop.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to man. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Harden. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Here's Zubac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Memphis.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Powell dishes to Harden. Fires for 3. Ja Morant with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Zubac against Clark. Here's Powell. Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Bain, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to man. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play will be reviewed. NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the last play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
Buries it from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Bane. Outside for Smart. There's Jackson with the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Down low, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Morant missing.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
A three ball, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Clippers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So on the floor for Memphis. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clark with it. Zubac defending. And a wide open look for Bane. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Grant. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Harden the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Clippers leading by 13. A three from Leonard. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. The drive by Bane. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 6 points.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Powell kicks to Leonard. Pass to Bamba. A second chance effort. Here's Mann. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mann's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Oh, the power of Leonard.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clark with a wide open look. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Outside, Jones. Outside for Batum. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Done shot's good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Out to Morant. Pass to Bain. Off target with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Brownie's checked in for Nicholas Batum. So he gets them both. The Grizzlies trail by 18. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Huff passes to Pippen. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The offensive rebound, Tucker. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Brown wide open. He fires. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? All right, let's switch it over. And that's all for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's man in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Powell finds Harden. Back to Powell. Over Williams. The shot by Powell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Pass to LaRavia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star, very different. The 19-footer is on the money. 18 points for Leonard.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Morant outside. Outside, Smart. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Three-pointer.
Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Powell kicks to Leonard. There's the 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Mano-a-mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And the foul on Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Morant missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the paint, Wells kicks to Clark. Knocked away. Here's Harden. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. It's Smart with the drive.
2 minutes.
Smart on the wing. The kick out to Bane. Puts up a 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 6 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. Back to Zubac. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Powell kicks to Zubac. Man with it. He's got 12. A shot by Harden, wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Memphis moving it around. It's Morant with the drive. Wells. From outside off the mark. Man with it. Guarded now by Clark. Harden the pass to man. Zubac's in the post. Inside. And the shot goes in. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart dishes to Wells. Here's Bain. And the rejection by Zubac. Pass to man. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Clark. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 3 assists in the game. Buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, filling in the perimeter slots. It's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Morant in at the 1. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
To the inside, stolen by Jones. To the middle. Nice shot there by Bamba. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Clippers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by Bamba. Pass to Highland. And here is Dunn. Morant with the steal. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Unhindered, going all the way. Conchar can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Batum, good.
And Matador defense
That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And they'll get another chance. Count that bucket. Bamba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Kennard with the ball. Bamba picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That's his first foul. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Leonard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the rejection by Clark. Kicks it out to Leonard. Connects from three-point range.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morant passes to Clark. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Zubac's no good. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Down low. Here's Mann. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Green. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Brooks outside. And he's going to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Back comes Houston in transition. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden into the lane, pass to Leonard, and the dunk by Leonard.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes. Close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Van Vliet. 15 in his last outing. Back to Şengün. Blocked!
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots. Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons. The wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
Green for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
And it's slammed in by Zubac. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thank you for that, Ali. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Şengün. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Dunn, he's checked in for James Harden. Powell passes to man. Dunn outside. Out to Powell. Fires from deep. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside, Green. And he makes it on the layup. Green's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead. They lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, 2nd quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. A nice shot by Smith.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Leonard with the ball. It's rebounded by Şengün.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Clippers trail by 8. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Powell passes to man. Drills it from deep. Man's got 7.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Going inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Dunn. Tucker against Şengün. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. And Harden with the slam.
We're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that burst.
Pass to Smith. Let's go with a three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Here's Mann, guarded by Van Vliet. Mann, the pass to Tucker. Back to Mann. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Ivica Zubac checked in for Los Angeles. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Leonard powers it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Powell against Green. Outside man. Deflects the pass. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Van Vliet. And the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, such a creative finish. FVV in the open.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Adams. And that one good. Here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Outside for Brooks. Green for 3. Green's feeling it at the arc. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Right side man. It's hauled in by Houston. 36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Green, the pass to Smith. That three's off the mark. The Clippers trail. It's Powell on the wing. Green covering. Back to Powell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Smith finds Adams. No good that time. Batum with the defensive effort. Powell for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming.
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half?
His selection
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's man in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Leonard. Harden, the open look. It's rebounded by Houston.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Green, the pass to Landale. Outside for Green. Gets the three ball to go. And now a three-point Rocket lead.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Brent, last year, a frustrating end to the Clippers season. A first-round exit.
B.A., this feels like it's been on repeat, though, right? This is the fourth straight year that we've seen Kawhi be injured during the postseason, and he hasn't finished a series since the 2020 bubble days. L.A. needs some help to make a deep run, and their time feels like it's running short.
It's Powell on the wing to stop the run. Doesn't go that time.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Smith passes to Landale. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 5. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for Leonard, and it's Coffey in for Mann. Green's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Eason. Harden, the pass to Powell. Inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Here's Shepard, defended by Harden. Smith outside. Green in the post, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA. In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Green, the pass to Green. Here's Shepard, defended by Harden. Gets the bucket and the foul! James Harden picks one up.
And I love Shepard's focus here. He doesn't let the foul distract him from his shot.
Bamba's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Powell. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. 4th, James Harden.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could. Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Thompson right side. Tries to spin move. Done with a steal. To the paint. Intercepted. Here's Green. Green taking the bump.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the basket by Coffey. Coffey's got his second basket.
There are a few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Outside for Green. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bamba. Clippers trail by 6. To the inside. Over Şengün. Harden can't hit. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Back to Green. Launches it. The rebound by Bamba. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And stolen by Green. The finish! The shot misses. Some solid defense from Bamba. Dunn, the pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Right side Green. Pass to Şengün. Here's Green. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Tucker's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Dillon Brooks checked in for Green. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Houston leading by 6.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, the question was Shepherd. Can he facilitate enough? And that's a good sign for the rookie. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Şengün. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. It could go. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Dillon Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Outside for Porter. Eason against Jones. Back to Porter. Clock at 6. Outside Tucker. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Tucker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Making the most of his 3-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
Şengün in the post. He's against Tucker. They grab their own miss. The kick out to VanVleet. Hits the trifecta. VanVleet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you let him, VanVleet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Houston leading by 8. On the wing, Brooks. Here's the 3. Şengün finds Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Jones. Deflected. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Eason. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Hyland with it. Now Thompson defending. Porter the pass to Hyland. Soft touch off the glass. Hyland's got his first basket of the night.
Great job and patient in close to the rim. The slender guard Hyland not afraid of the taller defenders down there.
The kick out to VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. On the wing, Jones, defended by Thompson. Jones' shot is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's Şengün, high post. He's against Tucker. Out to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Here's Tucker. Banked it in off the glass. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Yeah, the defense was caught unprepared by Van Vliet. He just shoves his way past the contact into a shot.
Van Vliet on the wing. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Thompson.
And P.J. Tucker, one of those guys that we talk about as a journeyman throughout his NBA career, but there's no doubt that he's made positive impact and touches wherever it is that he's played.
Here's Mann. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. .111 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Rockets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Alperen Şengün.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Van Vliet with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The three, Smith. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 11. Your thoughts, guys?
Well, they have to go for the foul here, and the faster the better. You can't let the clock run out.
One shot.
That's good from Smith.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Here's Tucker. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Well, an excellent passer. Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Houston winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about does it.
grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard position, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Houston shooting their first free throw tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now here is Smith. Brooks outside. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Back to Smith. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
And that one's good. Green.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So Morant will go to the free throw line. Fred VanVleet picks one up. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now, here's Clark. Aldama passes to Clark. Green with the rebound. Şengün finds Brooks. Now, here's Green. Guarded by Morant. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Smart. After Jalen Green's miss. Oh, that's offensive interference. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smith outside. Back to VanVleet. Smith left side. VanVleet against Morant. VanVleet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
And a wide open look for Payne. And another miss by Memphis. Houston leading by 4. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Back to VanVleet. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Down low. Smith, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Here's Smith. Here's VanVleet. Here's Şengün. It's stolen by Aldama. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. A kick out to Payne. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And And that'll tie this game up.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Inside. And it's Green missing. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Bain looking around with the drive. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Arabia's checked in.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you got to also contest him.
Goodness! That was special.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Smith. Back to Şengün. Shot to stop the run. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
We've got Edey. G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's John Morant. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Williams driving the lane. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for G.G. Jackson. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And it's good for 2. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power,
hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Smith kicks to Green. Şengün with a wide-open look. Rebounded by Jackson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Rockets trail by 5. Şengün finds Green. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Smith dishes to Brooks. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Houston needs to get a shot up. For 3, Smith gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And an intentional foul right there. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Houston making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green, and Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Brooks finds Thompson. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smith the pass to Adams. Out to Brooks. He nails it, and we're tied up.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Bain. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bain's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Bain. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Adams wide open. Off target from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Thompson finds Whitmore. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for John Morant. Rockets trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Shepard. Guarded by Smart. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now off the inbound. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Memphis out in front. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at Houston. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Their offense is running like a machine there.
And that concludes.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Thompson. Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Shepard. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clark. Outside for Jackson. Smart on the wing. High arcing shot, and they get it back.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. To the right side. Morant with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
You know, Clark, the Rockets have done a good job building a young foundation to this roster.
Yeah, I like what they've done, Kevin. They made big strides last season. It's a team that's really growing up right in front of our eyes, and there's no reason that they can't continue the trend they're on.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tate, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Williams in for Thompson. Williams against Bain. Williams passes to Easton. Tate kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. Tate, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Smart passes to Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. A baseline J. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Eason. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
First team.
And that one falls for Clark. Jackson is checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Shepherd. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Eason. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Clark.
Here's a look at some stats for Bay. Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game last year. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Green. Jalen Green comes in for Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morant against VanVleet. Pass to Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis leading by 7. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's VanVleet, and he banks in the layup. VanVleet's got 7.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Here's Morant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Eason finds VanVleet. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Stolen by Brooks.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
Some changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Bain. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Tari Eason. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Morant with the steal. To the paint, here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment, right? And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. Annie.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Stands. Hey, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
For three, Williams. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Brooks. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up!
Oh, big time shot!
How
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 1-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Green. Shoots over Aldama. And it's Green missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Stolen by Brooks. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Off target from 3-point range. The Grizzlies shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Williams inside. Brooks covering. It's good. Williams has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Memphis.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, who's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson. Baines checked in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is sub in for Kennard. Here's Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
The Rockets trail. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Smart. Here's Şengün. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter start. Morant finds Jackson. Jackson a screen on Şengün. The tray. Jackson misses. Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morant with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 20 points.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And Van Vliet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, he simply goes out and handles his business.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Smith outside. And Smith with the stop.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Clark. Jacks up a three, and Şengün gets it. To go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Morant. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the rejection by Morant. Jackson gets to Morant. To Jackson, 13 feet away. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Green. And here is Brooks. Houston moving the ball around.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here are the Grizzlies now. To the middle. Here's Smart. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
And he's truly a passionate player. Smart never gives up until it's over.
It's Morant with the drive. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freezes.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. He gets that one.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Van Vliet against Morant. There's the triple. No good there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the...
Thanks so much, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is...
quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's man in at the 3. Jackson can't get it to go. Here we go. Leonard for 3. He buries it from 3.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Morant with it, picked up by Powell. And it's Morant missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Here's Morant, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Powell passes to man. Harden surveying the D. Over to the wing. Zubac finds Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Leonard for 3. Here's Zubac. Goes back up. Out to Powell. Zubac against Clark. Zubac passes to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Powell.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Harden against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Powell. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Leonard outside. Then the pass to Leonard. Down low. A nice shot by Zubac.
I just love the ball movement.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, BA, but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. The 3 is up. Shot by Leonard, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. Picked by Aldama. This one for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Bane against Harden. Up top, Aldama. 15 in his last outing. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the paint. Leonard passes to Bamba. Dunn outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So for the Clippers, Coffey comes in for Bamba. And it's Highland in for Harden. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Dunn. All alone on the break. He's all alone. Oh, wow!
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Highland. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think of? About Los Angeles here in this one.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And so in the game for the Clippers, they've got Chris Dunn, Amir Coffey out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Bones Highland, and it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Jackson. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jones. Inside, here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's Highland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Huff's checked in for Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Dunn right side. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Outside Jones. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Jones against Williams. Pass to Highland from the arc. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Of course, whenever Derek Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And stolen by Jones. Kawhi attacking. And the dunk by Leonard.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Huff. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Marcus Smart in for Williams. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. Mann comes in for Coffey. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Harden in for Dunn. Grizzlies trail by 9. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Leonard outside. That's tipped. Powell outside. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Leonard! A threat from deep.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now Morant. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Harden. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Zubac finds Harden. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Outside Morant. Hits the three-pointer. Morant's got 12 points in the game. Los Angeles leading by 7. Zubac passes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Leonard right side. Shot clock at 5. Over Smart. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Clippers. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Clippers on top, leading. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
There's greatness, and then there's consistency of greatness. Leonard has few out games because he's a complete player, and he's self-driven.
And now, not a bad. Thanks for tuning in.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Clark. There's Jackson with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 11. Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Harden. Back to Zubac. Now Harden, hounded by Morant. Here's Mann. Three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies trail by 13. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Powell against Morant. Outside Harden. Leonard for three. Kept alive. Powell outside. Drains the triple. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
And the shot goes down.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Leonard on the wing. 19 points in the game. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Here's Morant. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones, he's checked in for Mann. Three-pointer, Harden. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Jones with the block. Bane against Powell. Kicks it out to Bane. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Memphis, 4th.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Jones from outside. The ball's knocked loose. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Morant fights through contact inside.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Leonard, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And he throws it down with one hand.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Pass to Aldama. And here is Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Williams. Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. Coffey comes in for Powell. Here's Dunn. The offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. Jones with the block. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morant, the pass to Clark. On the wing, Bane. There's the 3. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Number 33, Nick Batum.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Dunn right side. Back to Jones. Puts up a three. That shot, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Highland in at shooting guard. Dunn, the pass to Jones. Dunn right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Coffey. Back to Dunn. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets? Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now here's Dunn, guarded closely, and it's good for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Leonard. No good off the glass. Grizzlies trail by 11. And it's Kennard on the take. Morant, the pass to Kennard. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson with it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Picked by Aldama. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Jones finds Leonard. On the wing, Jones. Back to Dunn. To the middle. Leonard on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. Leonard's got 26 points.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
To the inside. It's stolen by Leonard. And the basket by Highland. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Highland, here we go. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Dunn. Back to Highland. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Jackson comes in for Jackson. Bain, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Marcus Smart in for Kennard. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Jones. Mann comes in for Coffey. Powell, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Harden in for Dunn. Here's Morant. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Clippers lead by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Clippers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
From 6 feet away, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Man, great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside for Porter. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
From deep, Morant. Denied by Morant, and they get it back. So no problem for the Clippers as they... Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.